First, I went ahead and filled in my eyebrows before I started filming the video, just so that they could be done already. I used the Perfect Eyebrow Pencil by Absolute New York. Next, we're going to move to priming our eyelids. You want to make sure that everything is covered from top to bottom to make sure that the eyeshadow that we use lasts you all day long. Next, from our Pantone palette, we're going to use the Toasted Nut color just to put in the crease and make sure that you are blending it very well all throughout the crease of your eyelid. Next, we're going to use the Marsala metallic color in the Pantone palette. I went ahead and smoothed it all over our bottom lower lid. And I'm focusing more on the inside and the outside corners of the eyelid. Next, I'm going to take my old eyeshadow from junior high. I'm going to take the white color to put into the middle portion of our eyelid, just to show that little gradient effect, which I absolutely love. Then I'm going to go ahead and grab that same Marsala metallic with a crease brush and just go ahead and gently put that into our crease and make sure you guys are blending it out. I went ahead and did this just to separate the white from the pink. Next, you're going to grab your blending brush and just make sure that everything is blended. You don't want any harsh lines. Next, I'm grabbing the Autumn Blonde in the Pantone palette just to put on the bottom of our eyebrow bone. Give it that soft little highlight. Next, I'm grabbing this highlighter that I actually bought at H&M, and it's like my absolute favorite, better than any I've ever had. I'm going to go ahead and put that on the inside corners of our eyes, just to give it that beautiful glow, and also on top of the white part that we put on the lower eyelid. Moving on to the next eye, I decided to do it a little bit different than the first eyelid. I'm doing it just on the outsides of my eyelid instead of doing the whole eyelid. I feel like it would work a little bit better, I should say, as opposed to doing the whole eyelid. Then we're going to take that same white color from that little old eyeshadow palette that I had and put that directly onto the middle part of our eyelid. With the eyeshadow blending brush, you want to make sure that you're blending it all out, no harsh lines. And that same Autumn Blonde, we're going to go ahead and highlight the underbrow bone. With that same highlighter, we're going to go back into the other eye and do the inside corners of our eyes. Just a close up here so that way you guys can see the eyeshadow has the darker pinks on the outside and the white glowing part in the middle. Next, we're going to prep our lashes for Falsies. I'm using the Tarte eyelash curler. If you have not used this, you need to go try it now. It's the absolute best I've ever had. Then I'm going to go ahead and use my Makeup Forever mascara, which this is also my absolute favorite mascara as well. Then next, we're going to go ahead and start putting our falsies on. I know everybody thinks I'm crazy for using my fingers, but for me, it's so much easier than using eyebrow pluckers. I feel like I'm going to poke my eye out with those things. Then moving right along, we're going to go to the other eye and apply our false lashes. These crazy faces that we make, I don't know what's the deal, but I wish we could do our makeup without making such crazy faces. I know I'm not the only one out there, and if you're trying to lie and say that you don't, you ain't got a lot to kick it, girl. Now moving right along to our face, we're going to use the Tarte BB Tinted Treatment Primer in Medium Tan. Go ahead and smooth that all over your face in small circular motions, making sure that you have full coverage. Your face, your forehead, your neck. You want to make sure that everything is even. I didn't get to show a clip of it, but I'm using the Bare Minerals Matte in 4C Dark. And I'm using a slightly bigger brush than I usually do to contour because I want this look to be a softer look as opposed to more of like a stronger contour than I'm used to. So just small circular motions is what we're going for right now, just to put some colors onto our cheekbones. Make sure you are dragging it up onto your forehead and below the neck as well. Next, we're going to use our Dermablend to cover those dark circles under our eyes. It's my absolute favorite if you haven't seen in my other tutorials. Go ahead and cover all the other places necessary as well. Next, my True Blend Concealer. We're going to go ahead and put that under our eyes. And with our damp beauty blender, we're going to go ahead and smooth that all out, making sure that we have the best highlight underneath our eyes. Then with the highlight color from our Smashbox contour palette, I'm going to go ahead and set everything that we just did. Then we're going to go ahead and move on to contouring the nose, which is my absolute favorite. We're going to use the contour in the Smashbox contour palette as well. And what you want to do is kind of find the middle of where your eye meets your nose. I know that sounds kind of funny, but you want to start there and just drag that line all the way from the top to the tip of your nose. And I kind of like to do a little curve. That way, you know, it kind of makes your nose look a little bit smaller. Next, with my bronzer She palette, I'm going to go ahead and take the peach color and lightly put that over the contour that we did earlier. I want this face to be more of a softer look for Valentine's Day, so not putting too much would be a great idea. We have a little bit going on with the eyeshadow, so I want it to be a little bit lighter on the face to make it more of a softer look. With that same highlighter that we've been using, we're going to go ahead and take that and just run that along the bridge of our nose. It will brighten up the nose, and this is actually one of my favorite little tips and tricks to use. It really makes it look nice after your makeup is all done. Then you want to go ahead and take that same highlighter, and usually I don't put it so far down on my cheeks. I usually put it on the highest parts of my cheekbones. But because this is a softer, I want to make it more of a glowy kind of look, I'm going to go ahead and drag it down to the apples of my cheeks as well. Next, with that same highlight color, I'm going to go ahead and prep my lips for lipstick. I'm just going to run that along my lips so that my lipstick stays on as long as possible. We're going to go ahead and highlight again with my favorite highlighter, just the Cupid's bow to give it that extra look. Then we're going to go ahead with your favorite nude lipstick. Mine is a jumbo stick. I'm going to go ahead and use that all on my lips, giving it that really nice soft looking touch. With my MAC lipstick, it's called Diva Glam 5, I believe. We're going to go ahead and just gently put that on top, and that same highlighter right in the middle. This also gives it a little bit more of a fuller effect to the lips, and it kind of ties the whole look together. That is it for the makeup. Now we're moving on to the hair. I left my hair naturally wavy today just because it has a softer curl to it. And that is it for my Valentine's Day makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I wanted this to be a softer look. So if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, like, and comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time.